how to make a man like you. Hello ladies, thanks for tuning in. Before we start, please like and subscribe, and don't forget that I'm about to organize a body confidence retreat for women who feel insecure in their body. Very excited about this because it's gonna be something different, and this is something that I know many women need. Many women feel extremely insecure. I know that some women cry when they see themselves in front of the mirror, like they can't go to the swimming pool, like there's so many things going on. They don't feel confident when they get intimate with their partner. And no, you need to be confident. Like if you want to truly be feminine and you want to date from a place of ease and you want to stop feeling anxious when you date your real type, you need to feel body confident, and you create more options for yourself as well when you love who you are, because quality men are attracted by women who love themselves. Okay, so today I want to talk about what you have to do to make a man like you. So the first thing that you need to do is that you need to raise your standards. I remember watching a video of Brittany Renner. I talk about her a lot actually, but I actually love her. Like I think that there are a lot of things that you can learn from her. Well, you can learn from her mistakes, and she's always sharing her thoughts, and I think that there is a reason why she shares that. It's because many people relate to her, and I know that many women are still at the stage where she is at. She's a very sweet girl, very beautiful and all of that. I think that many women are still where she is right now. She's learning to love herself, and she's learning to date strategically and to date men who value her. So yeah, I want to talk about that in case this is your case as well. I remember her being invited to the podcast with Just Pearly Things, and Just Pearly Things asked her, what would be your ideal date? And she said, oh, a walk in the park because I love walking and all of that. So you see, many women think that dates like that are romantic because they saw that in movies. So basically what they want is that a rich man, a top executive, like a top rap singer who does that with them, because they associate a man who takes you on romantic walks as a man who is in love. I want you to understand that if you want him to fall in love, you need to make him invest. Okay, the reason why you see scenes like that in movies is because they need to have beautiful scenes. Maybe it's like fall season, so the leaves are brown or orange and it looks really beautiful. You need to keep in mind that this is a movie, and they do that, like movie directors do that, because it makes the scene looks extremely beautiful, but doesn't mean that it works in real life when it comes to attraction and polarities. Listen, men fall in love when they invest, okay? So you need to make sure that they invest in you financially, emotionally, but also when it comes to creativity. So you need to make sure that they put in effort in the date. And I'm sorry, but him taking you on a work date isn't as romantic and efficient as you thought it would be. And I know that when you are just attracted by someone, you just want to spend time with them. You don't really care about where you're at, but you should care, okay? Because you're gonna fall for him actually when he invests in you, and he's gonna fall for you as well when he invests in you. I know that when you are still new to this, you just want to spend time with someone, but the thing is, like when you work on your femininity and you understand how men work, you don't just want to spend time with them, you want them to take you on quality dates, because now you have higher standards, and the goal is not just to breathe around them, the goal is for them to invest in you and to see how creative they can be to make you extra happy. For a man to decide, yeah, I'm gonna take her out, I'm gonna do everything right, he needs to find you attractive. For a man to do everything right, he doesn't just need to find you attractive, he needs to feel like you are his real type. A man can find you pretty and attractive without you being his real type. And that's the same thing for you actually. Like you can find a man great to the point where you think, oh, that would be awesome if my friend Anna dated him, but it won't be like your real type to the point where you want to date him. Do you know what I mean? This is the same thing for them. So yeah, if that guy asks you out, you can say yes, spend time with them, but you won't feel that deep and strong attraction. That is the same thing for them. Like they can say yes to you if you initiate, if you aren't their real type, even though you are still attractive. Men have a real type. You need to understand that you won't be the real type of everyone, and that's okay. As a feminine woman, you don't initiate anywhere, so it's gonna be easier for you to see if you are his real type or not, because he's gonna initiate. Okay, when you are his real type, he initiates. That's very simple. And I know that when I say things like that, many women are frustrated because they think, yeah, but if I do nothing will happen either. Especially on social media, like when they see a guy who is attractive and all of that, they think, yeah, on social media it's different, because if I don't slide on their DM, they won't know who I am. But this is what I want you to understand. It's not about a specific man. You want to attract a specific energy, and the specific energy that you want to attract is a man who chases you. So if right now you aren't happy with the kind of men you attract, I want you to have a little look at yourself and at your life. Maybe you attract men who are way younger than you. Maybe they are students most of the time, or maybe it's because you live in a student area. You see, there are little things like that that you need to optimize to get closer to your real type. And honestly, like, you don't have to work hard to attract your real type. You just need to put yourself in their environment. Listen, what you need to understand is, like, men date you if you are part of their environment. You see, if you see a man with a specific woman, it means that she was in her environment. Maybe he met her at work, maybe he was out in a club and then they met there, maybe they met on a trip. You see, you need to be part of his environment, okay? So another thing that you need to pay attention to if you want him to like you is that he needs to feel masculine around you. The only way for him to feel masculine when he's around you is when you rest in your feminine energy. This is something that I want you to understand. Men aren't like looking for women who are too much into them and who send them all of their energy. They are looking for women who are happy about themselves, who are in love with themselves, and when they see that you are in love with yourself and you are in love with your life, they become attracted and then they start to invest. And as they invest, you start to fall for them and you keep on having that dance with them where it's healthy and we are like interdependent. You see, you aren't codependent and he isn't either. Like, you need one another and you co-create, and that's the beauty of life. So don't forget to send me a DM on Instagram if you finally want to become body confident and you would like to attend the retreat that I want to organize with you.